I didn't ruin the wedding. I just hit send on an email. 72 hours later, the groom was in federal custody. The bride was on a yacht with my name on the bow, and I, Claire Elizabeth Monroe, the broke aunt everyone pitied, was on the cover of Forbes with the headline, "The Housewife Who Toppled a Tech Empire." Let's rewind to Friday, 6:47 p.m. The rehearsal dinner for the wedding of the decade. My niece, Isabella Vanderbilt Chen, yes, those Vanderbilts, those Chens, was marrying Liam Hartwell, the 29-year-old wonderkind behind Novapulse, the AI startup valued at $14 billion after a single demo. Guest list? Elon tweeted he was maybe coming. Catering? A Michelin 3-star flown in from Paris. My invitation? Hand-delivered by a butler who called me Madame Monroe, like I was royalty. I'm not. I'm the aunt who still clips coupons. I wasn't supposed to be there. Isabella's mother, my sister Victoria, had forgotten to invite me. Victoria's exact words in the family group chat, "Claire's, not really wedding material. She'll bring grocery store wine." I saw the message. I screenshotted it. I smiled. 3 weeks later, Isabella called me herself, voice trembling. "Aunt Claire, I need you there. You're the only one who ever listened to me." She was 24, terrified, marrying a man 5 years older who'd already been on the cover of Time. I said yes. I also opened a new Google Drive folder titled Insurance. The dress code arrived via a custom app. Theme, Ethereal Aurora. Think Northern Lights in fabric form. Suggested designers, Givenchy Haute Couture, $85,000 starting. My budget was whatever was left on my Kohl's cart. Then came the kicker. Liam's gift to the bridal party. A $25,000 novapulse smart ring that monitors emotional resonance in real time. Translation, it spies on your heartbeat and sells the data. I slipped mine into a Faraday pouch the second it arrived. Old habits from my days as a forensic accountant before I quit to raise my daughter after her dad died in a car crash. Victoria called that chapter of my life ancient history. I call it ammunition. The estate was rented from a Saudi prince. Ice sculptures melted into infinity pools. I wore a $79 navy sheath dress from Nordstrom Rack. Liam noticed. He cornered me near the caviar station. "Claire, right? The aunt?" His eyes flicked to my shoes. Payless, but clean. Love the vintage vibe. Very authentic. The smirk said, "Poor." I smiled. "Authenticity is my brand, Liam. You should try it sometime." He laughed, walked away. I opened the Notes app on my phone and typed, "Arrogant? Check. Underestimates women? Check. Dog named after tax shelter? Research." Isabella found me at 1 a.m. She was in pajamas printed with novapulse logos. "Aunt Claire, I signed something today. A prenup. 187 pages. I didn't read it. I asked to see it. She airdropped it. Page 112, section 14C. In the event of dissolution, Spouse A waives all claims to intellectual property, including derivatives of Spouse B's biometric data collected pre- and post-marriage. Translation: Liam owns Isabella's heartbeat forever. I took a photo, sent it to my old mentor, Regina Park, now a senior editor at the Wall Street Journal. Subject line: Billion-dollar groom wants to patent his bride's pulse. Thoughts? Regina replied in 11 minutes. Send everything now. Liam's dog, a teacup Pomeranian named Pixel Hartwell, had 1.2 million Instagram followers. Pixel also had a Cayman Islands trust in his name, $47 million in consulting fees routed through it.
I found the filings because I still had access to LexisNexis from my forensic days. The trust was managed by Hartwell Family Holdings, LLC, registered to a P.O. box in Delaware. Classic shell game. I cross-referenced the LLC's EIN with novapulse's SEC filings. Bingo. The angel investor who'd seeded novapulse's Series A? Pixel Hartwell. A dog cannot legally invest. That's called fraud. Saturday, 6:03 a.m., FBI Suburbans rolled up the gravel drive. Not dramatic, just quiet, like Uber Blacks with badges. Agents asked for Mr. Liam Hartwell and any electronic devices registered to Pixel Hartwell. Liam answered the door in novapulse-branded pajamas. "This is a mistake. Do you know who I am?" Agent: "Yes, sir. That's why we're here." Isabella ran to me barefoot. "Aunt Claire, they're taking his laptops. The wedding's in 8 hours." I hugged her. "Sweetheart, the wedding was never the problem. The marriage was." By 9 a.m., hashtag pixelgate was trending. At Finance Sleuth, my anonymous burner, novapulse CTO used dog as $47 million tax shield. Groom arrested at $3 million wedding. Bride's aunt, hero, or villain? I attached the Cayman filings. No doxing, just documents. Liam tried to spin it on X. Jealous family members spreading lies. Novapulse is stronger than ever. Then someone replied with a leaked Slack message from Liam to his CFO. Route another $12 million through Pixel. Tell the board it's R&D for canine sentiment AI. The internet did the rest. The venue, a glass chapel cantilevered over the Pacific, canceled at 11:42 a.m. Reason? Force majeure, federal investigation. Guests were offered $500 Uber credits to leave. Victoria screamed at me in the parking lot. "You've destroyed her life." I handed her a USB drive. "This has the prenup, the trust docs, and a draft divorce filing. She'll thank me when she's 40 and not broke." Isabella hugged me. "I'm keeping the ring, gonna melt it into a keychain that says, 'Never again.'" Monday, 8:12 a.m. Novapulse stock halted. Valuation, $0. Monday, 2:30 p.m. SEC files 312 counts of wire fraud, securities fraud, and tax evasion. Monday, 6 p.m. Isabella boards a private jet to Necker Island. My treat. I cashed in my late husband's life insurance to rent it for a month. Tuesday, 9 a.m. Forbes calls. "Ms. Monroe, care to comment on being the whistleblower who ended a unicorn?" I said, "I'm just a mom who reads the fine print." I started a substack, Auntie Audit. First post, how to spot a tech bro scam in 5 red flags. 100,000 subscribers in 48 hours. Offers poured in. Netflix doc, book deal, speaking gigs. I turned them all down. Instead, I launched the Pixel Fund, a nonprofit that teaches teenage girls forensic accounting. First donor, Isabella Vanderbilt Chen, $10 million from her trust, the one Liam forgot she controlled. Liam took a plea deal. 7 years. Pixel lives with me. He's 3 pounds of chaos and wears a collar that says tax fraud survivor. Isabella's engaged again to a marine biologist who thinks AI is overrated. Victoria still won't speak to me. Her Christmas card this year was addressed to Resident Malibu CA. I framed it. So here's to the aunties, the coupon clippers, the ones they laugh at in the wine cellar. We see everything. We remember everything. And when you cross the people we love, we don't get mad. We get metadata.